Hello there, this is Ashwin Hariharan from eGen, and I'm going to show you a quick demo of how you can create a great search experience using Elasticsearch. So if you can see my screen, what I have opened here is E3 Retail, standing for eGen e-commerce Elasticsearch Retail. This is a minimal viable product of an e-commerce platform similar to that of Amazon or Flipkart or eBay. And as you may know that search is an integral part of the shopping experience in these platforms. So this website is a quick way to showcase some of the search features that are commonly used in online shopping and retail applications. And just to add a quick note, this website may not look as well polished as Amazon because it's being developed by a single individual and not a team. And it doesn't have features like login or sign up or payment gateway, because the purpose is to show the functionality of Elasticsearch. With that said, let's begin. So the first thing that you see when you visit this home page is a list of product categories. And this is not static. I'm actually using an aggregation query to pull this data from my Elasticsearch database instance. Now for the data itself, I'm using a dataset from Kaggle, which contains information of about 30,000 different products from Flipkart.com. Flipkart is an Indian e-commerce shopping website similar to Amazon. Now, the first thing that I want to show you here is the text search. So I'm going to go to the search box on the top and type some product. Let's say, for example, shirt. I type this and I hit enter. Once I do that, it takes you to the next page, a product list page, where you can see search results that are pulled from my Elasticsearch database, starting from the most relevant product on the top to the least relevant products as you keep scrolling below. You can see the product name, the product image, and if the product has been rated by a customer, then you'll see its ratings. You'll also see the retail price over here and also the discounted price. I'm also storing the product description also in my Elasticsearch database. But if you want to take a look at the description of the product by clicking on the product name, I'm just showing you the actual product page on Flipkart, just for keeping things simple. And if you scroll down further, you can notice that there's pagination as well. Here I'm displaying a maximum of 10 products for each page. So if there are more products in one page, you can just head over to the next one by, you can just click over here and it will just take you to the next page. And there are about 260 odd pages roughly. And when you notice on the left-hand side, there is a list of filters, just like how you would see on Amazon, which you can use to further narrow down your search results. I think this would be a good opportunity to talk a little bit about the architecture that I'm using. So I'm using a node.js server, which serves me this page and also the home page that you saw earlier. And for the front end, I'm using HTML, CSS, and almost no client-side JavaScript at all. No Bootstrap, no React, just HTML and CSS. Now, when you search for something by typing in this search box, or when you apply one of these filters, it's going to send a GET request to the node.js server, which in turn calls the Elasticsearch endpoint. And then Elasticsearch does its magic and gives me back the search results. And then my node.js server just returns these results to the browser. So right now, the search that we just ran for shirts, it's just run a global search. You can see that there is no category selected over here, meaning that it's running the search across all departments, right? It's searching across all categories. But we can run this search within just one or more departments. So I'm going to just run the same search query. This time I will do it in the clothing department. And yeah, I selected clothing and I just hit on search. I don't expect to see much of a difference here because shirts are almost always guaranteed to be within the clothing department. So approximately, 251 pages of search results are there. Now, what happens if I select a different department? Instead of clothing, let's say I select something like beauty and personal care, right? I selected beauty and personal care and I hit enter. And over here, I'm just seeing one product, which is basically an essential oil. Now the question is, why is it returning this, right? The product description, the product name does not contain the words shirt. So let's take a look. What happens if I open this product on Flipkart, where you can see the description? If you notice the description of the product, notice that it contains the word shirt. So this is one of the cool things about Elasticsearch. Elasticsearch is showing you this product because it runs your query on both the product name as well as the product description, right? So that's one of the features, that it is capable of running your search query on multiple fields of your data simultaneously with just a single API request. So all these filters that we see here, everything, all of this will just require just a single API request. Okay. Now let's take some more further look. I'm going to select clothing once again and hit search. Let's look at how we can apply some more filters. So I'm going to select the delivery date because let's say I want to see products that can be delivered within a single day. So I select this, and right now, before running the search, we have 251 pages. What happens if I now select the delivery date and hit search? Now you can see that there are about just 19 pages of products, approximately 190 different products, because all these products, can be delivered within within a single day. Now I can also choose to apply a certain price range with the price filters over here, which is again something very common in most e-commerce platforms. So let's say I want to search for products between a range of 400 rupees to 1,000 rupees. That's the max range. All these product prices are in rupees, by the way, because it's a data set from Flipkart, which is an Indian e-commerce platform. So I hit search, and I can see that indeed it's applied the filters, the price filters on the retail price. So all the products over here are between 400 rupees to 1000. You won't find anything more than that. We can take a quick look and see whether it's indeed the case, and it appears to be the case. All these products are between 400 and to 1000 rupees. I don't have to necessarily give the minimum price. I can just as well give only the maximum price. I wouldn't, if I'm not caring much about the minimum price. So if my max price is just 1000 rupees, I can then see there are now products even below 400 rupees because we have no longer set a minimum price. We just set a maximum price. So we are seeing products in all sorts of prices, the ceiling being 1000 rupees. So this is the pricing filter. Now we can also search for products that are above a certain rating. It looks like a lot of these products aren't rated at all. So we'll just clear the search a little bit. Okay, so we have some products that have been rated. Now, let's say if I want to just see the products that are above 4 stars, right? I'm gonna click on one of this. These are the rating filters. You can choose either 2 stars and above, or 3 stars and above, or 4 stars and above. And I'm gonna select the 4 stars and up and hit search. And now you can see that all the products over here are above 4-star ratings. And there are not a lot of them. So there are about 130 approximately different products. And I can just paginate and just get all these products. Yes, they are all above 4 stars. Okay, I'm gonna go back once again to the first page. I click on previous page. All right. Now you can see that all these products are sorted in order of their relevance, right? Most relevant products are on the top. Now, what if I want to sort them in a different order? The most commonly thing that I've seen people do is they sort by price. So let's apply a price sorting from low price to high price. I'm gonna hit search, and we should see the least expensive product in the top. And as you scroll down, you'll see more and more expensive products. So this just costs 150 rupees. As you keep scrolling further down, you're going to see more and more expensive products. Yeah, you can see that there are products now, the prices are slowly increasing. Right? 599. Let's see, 699. So as we keep scrolling, we're seeing more and more expensive products. All right, back to the first page. Now, what if I want to just apply the opposite way? Like you can also select, sort them from the most expensive product on the top to the least expensive. It's not a common operation, but it's still something that's possible. So we're seeing that for our shirt, this seems to be the most expensive shirt. It's around $1,000. Obviously, because it's a 4-star rated shirt. And if you keep scrolling down, you're seeing that now there's 999, and let's continue. Now you're seeing 899. So the prices are gradually decreasing, right? But perhaps the most another common sorting criteria is sorting by ratings, high ratings to low ratings. So I'm going to select this, and I want to see all products that are 3 stars and above, and I want them to be sorted by the most highly rated product on the top to the least rated product. So let's see. Yep, and you can see that it's sorted by the highest rated products are on the top, 5-star rated products. If you keep scrolling down, you might see the ratings decrease gradually. I think the first 2 pages, almost all of them have 5-star rated products. Let's keep scrolling and see. Again, 5-star rated products. Let's skip the 5th page. The 8th page. Yeah, now you can see that now this is no longer 5-star. It's 4.5, I think. Yeah. So as you keep scrolling, you're gonna see now there's 4-star products. The ratings gradually decrease, right? Because all the products are sorted according to their ratings. So this is most of the features in Elasticsearch. The other thing that I want to bring to your attention is anytime you apply a search or a filter, it's going to reflect in the website URL as well, right? This is the URL. So that makes it easy for, let's say if you want to bookmark these search results or share them with a friend, or if you, let's say, navigate away from these search results, you can always return back to the earlier search results that you are in by just clicking the back button. So this makes it very easy to just share relevant products to somebody, or for your own convenience as well. If you want to bookmark a certain page, that makes it possible and easy. Now I want to talk a little bit about mobile experiences. So a study from Grammarly shows that mobile users are nearly 5 times more likely to make errors when they type than desktop users. So Elasticsearch has something called fuzzy search, meaning that even if you make a few typos in your search, it will still infer what you might have meant to type, and it will still show you relevant results. So let's take a look at one of how that works. So I'm back again to the home page. So say instead of typing the word laptop, I make a typo. Let's say I'm typing something like LARYOP or something, right? This is obviously a typo or something. And what happens if I select, when I hit search? So as you can see, instead of just saying, sorry, I didn't find anything, Elasticsearch actually returns me results for the word laptop. It's smart enough to recognize any typos that I might make, which is really important for providing a good mobile experience, right? So you can see almost all of them are products that are in some sense related to the word laptop. So even though I made a typo over here. Now, about the website functionality, it's been built using progressive enhancement techniques, meaning that everything that you just saw, all these functionalities, they work seamlessly even if you disable client-side JavaScript for some reason. And indeed, actually, all of these features that I've been showing you so far was with JavaScript disabled. Like you can see over here, this is printed because we've turned off JavaScript on our browser, right? So This isn't a feature of Elasticsearch per se, but this is a demonstration that it's possible to offer such experiences without always relying on heavy UI frameworks, which is generally good if you're aiming for 100% cross-browser functionality, and if you want to offer the same e-retail experience for everybody, regardless of their device or their browser. This will ensure that everybody has the same experience, and it will work. All the core features will work on all browsers, right? That's very important again for a good online e-retail shopping experience. Now, for the last feature that I want to show you, which is related to Elasticsearch, that will require some client-side JavaScript, and that is autocomplete. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to actually turn back JavaScript on. So this is my Chrome settings page where I've disabled JavaScript. I'm going to switch this on, and I'm going to once again come back and hit a refresh. And now you can see that this message has disappeared because I've enabled JavaScript, right? Now, once again, I'm going to type something in the search box, but this time I won't type the entire word, right? Let's take a look. So I'm going to search for, let's say, a product like backpacks. So I'm just going to type a small part of the word, not the whole word. So BACKP. Now you can see that when I type something and I'm not finished typing the word, Elasticsearch is actually suggesting you words that you are most likely to type. So you can just select this and hit enter, right? And we can see a list of backpacks, right? So this is a basic terms suggester in Elasticsearch, but it's also possible for Elasticsearch to give you search suggestions for an entire term, like a MacBook Pro, or maybe you might want to type in Kindle Paperwhite, etc. So similar to what we saw earlier in the fuzzy search, this is also a very good feature for very nice to offer a very nice mobile experience, right? Autocomplete feature makes it really convenient for mobile users to quickly type in something on the search bar without having to type the entire word, because it's really difficult to type long words and phrases on a mobile phone. So that's pretty much it for the demo. And thank you for watching. And if you'd like to learn more about these features in detail, here's the blog on egen.solutions, how to use Elasticsearch to create an exceptional user experience in retail. And you can scroll to the bottom, and you can also take a look at one of our talks in the Elasticsearch meetup, which is something that I highly recommend. It's a really nice talk. And all these features that we just explored so far have been discussed in detail in this tutorial. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching.